Hi friends, it's Miss Erica. So today something exciting happens in our classroom. We switch over to the study of birds. We have been studying amphibians and now we get to study birds. So you've been provided a bird packet. You've also maybe watched a video of me introducing some bird sounds, but now we're going to talk about what is a bird. Let's learn all about them. Cathryn Sill wrote the book and John Sill did the pictures about birds. Birds have feathers. Here's our friend, the northern cardinal. Baby birds hatch from eggs. And that's the American robin. Some birds build nests on the ground. This is an oven bird. An oven bird. I wonder if he's called an oven bird because he builds a little, looks like a little oven on the ground. I don't know. Some build in very high places. Here we have a bald eagle. I love seeing bald eagles. And some birds do not build a nest at all. This is the common moor. It looks like it's a type of bird, perhaps similar to a penguin or no, it doesn't look like a penguin, a seabird of some kind. It appears that it lays its eggs on the edge of rocky cliffs, on sea cliffs. Birds travel in different ways. Here's the Canada goose, flying in its V as it migrates. Most birds fly. These are ruby-throated hummingbirds. Those are the same hummingbirds that we saw outside of St. Edward's School at the start of the school year, the ruby-throated. Some birds swim. Here is a wood duck. This is the male wood duck, and this is the female wood duck. Other birds run. This is the great road runner. And if we look at the background, we can see that there's a clue here to the type of biome that this road runner lives in. Can you guess which type of biome it is? It looks like there's cactus and maybe some rocky or sandy ground here, very dry ground. Birds may flock together. These are red-winged blackbirds. I often see red-winged blackbirds perched on trees just like this near farm fields or even sometimes on fences. And they like to come in after the farm equipment has come through. You can see this one here. He's eating a corn cob that's fallen on the ground. So after the farmers pull their crops from the field, the red-winged blackbirds come by and they clean up any grain that's been left behind. Some birds live alone. This is the great horned owl. See him there? Great horned owls are amazing, quite large birds. Birds use their bills to gather food. Goodness, let's see what kind of birds we have here. Number 1 is the magnificent hummingbird. Number 2 is the evening grosbeak. Oh, I guess it's A and B. A is the hummingbird, B is the grosbeak, C is the great blue heron. D is the cedar waxwing. And E is the vermilion flycatcher. So you can see that each one of these birds is probably using their beak in a different way. The hummingbird's beak is long and narrow because it needs to fit inside the flower to gather nectar. Whereas the vermilion flycatcher has a small pointy beak that it uses to collect insects. And the great blue heron catches fish with its beak. All different birds, all different beaks. They sing to let other birds know how they feel. That is the indigo bunting. Birds come in all sizes. So here are all the birds that we've seen so far, and you can see how different the sizes of these birds are. Birds are important to us. So these say common backyard birds of North America. So in this picture, there's a lot of birds that we would see kind of all around outside of our homes, of our schools, in the parks. There's lots of great information in the back of the book. But that's a little bit about birds. So characteristics of birds. They lay eggs. All baby birds hatch from eggs, just like reptiles and just like amphibians, right? So they have that in common. But birds are covered in feathers. And remember, toads, amphibians often have smooth, slimy skin or maybe bumpy skin. Like a toad has bumpy skin, and reptiles have scaly skin like fish. So birds have feathers. Almost all of them have feathers. And so that is a unique characteristic of a bird. So now you know a little bit about birds, and we hope you enjoy learning about birds for the next month. Bye for now.